Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. It's been a long time. The last video that I think I did was a pregnancy update with Camille, and she's now 7 months old. It's actually Tuesday, April the 21st, 2020 at 3:45 in the morning. And I'm up because Camille woke up and she needed to nurse, so I fed her, and I was just looking at her breathing and just, starting to worry. And I thought that I would share, she's probably going to wake up when she hears me talking. I thought I would share just my experience with having a child with CHD, which is a congenital heart defect. That was my delay in posting videos. Camille was born September the 9th. 2020 by induction. The induction went well. She came very quickly. One second, let me just grab her. So, this is Camille. I was hoping that I can do the video without her getting on the screen because I don't think that YouTube will allow comments, but I wanted to just share my experience with having a child with CHD. Camille was born, like I said, September the 9th, 2020, and she was born by induction. And basically, during her, everything went fine. She came into the world very abruptly. They broke my water, and within 45 minutes, she was born. After the Pitocin, I was on the Pitocin for a few hours. But once they broke my water, she came, and she came fast. So I'm talking to the camera. I know you're saying, who am I talking to? But anyway, so during her 2-week checkup, her doctor heard a murmur, and our oldest son, Kamari, he had a murmur when he was a baby, and all the way up until literally now, he has a murmur, and he's on a track scholarship in college. So I didn't think anything of it. So I'm like, oh, okay, he said, but I want to give you a referral to a cardiologist, and I still didn't think too much of it at the time. But we had the referral. We went to the cardiologist, and they did an EKG, and then they said, we're going to go ahead and do an echo. And the radiologist was doing the echo, and then she called the doctor in to review the echo, and then he started to use the wand to check her out. And usually when the doctor comes in after the radiologist, there's usually a sign or a concern. So I worried, but still not much. But when we got back to the room, he basically said, your daughter, Camille has a coarctation of the aorta, and she has a large premembranous VSD. And at the time, I still couldn't grasp what I didn't think it was something major. And then he said, so we're going to go ahead and admit her to the hospital because she needs to have surgery. And I just burst into tears. He told me this. I was there alone. Marquette was in Georgia for work, and I just couldn't believe it. My baby was 2 weeks old, and they're going to give her open heart surgery. So, of course, we immediately went to the hospital, and we were there for a couple days before she ended up getting the surgery. We went into the hospital October the 2nd, and she had the surgery October the 7th. And she was in surgery to get the coarctation repaired. And the scariest part of that was handing my baby over to strangers and praying that they bring her back. The surgery itself lasted about an hour and a half, the longest hour and a half of my life. She came out, and she was on a ventilator. She had all these different tubes in her. I may or may not insert clips. I don't know. I'm not sure. But she was out of surgery that Monday. By that Thursday, we were home. So I guess I'm sharing this story because when I found out about her situation, immediately I went to Google, I went to YouTube, and I didn't really find any stories about children that had VSDs or children that had coarctations or anything like that. I found videos talking about what those things are, but nothing talking about recovery rate, success rate these children live. I had no idea what this was and what to expect. And I kept saying, I'm going to do a video, but something just was holding me back from doing a video. But I really, during this time, we're in a pandemic at this point, and, we're just in the house anyway. But, me waking up in the middle of the night, after nursing her and feeding her and just watching her breathe, and just that constant fear that I have, or just not fear, it's just a worry, or I'm just constantly overly cautious with her. I decided that now's the time to do the video. It's 3:45 in the morning. I'm just going to do it because of the mom that may be like me, that is just finding out that their child has a VSD or coarctation or worse, and they want to know the outcome. Camille's actually doing great. Her weight gain is up. Her VSD is getting occluded by the tricuspid valve, so she may not need an additional surgery, because after the coarctation surgery, they said that she needed to have another surgery between 4 and 6 months old to close the VSD. And she was going to the cardiologist weekly, but she was just getting better by the week. And her cardiologist said that there's a possibility that the hole could get smaller, but he said based on the size of her hole, probably not. And he was, to his surprise, December the 2nd, we went in there and he did another echo. They did another echo. The radiologist came in, she did her echo, and then he came in, and I was like, oh Lord, don't come in here with this mess. I'm thinking like he's about to tell me something bad, but he had a smile on his face, and he said it looks great. That it looks like it's getting smaller, and he is not as confident as he thought that she would need an additional surgery. And so she recently had a virtual visit with him, actually last week, and he was looking at her and saying that she looked well. She went to see her pediatrician today, and she finally doubled her birth weight, because she was 8 pounds and went out. So she finally is past that. She's at 17 pounds, almost 18 pounds. So she's past doubling her birth weight, which is a big accomplishment for children that have heart issues. It's difficult for them to gain weight because their heart is constantly pumping and working hard, so it's like they're in a constant state of cardio, basically. I know this video is probably going to sound all over the place. I'm trying to look around at the kids to make sure I'm waking anybody up, but I just wanted to share this and just be a comfort for other mom or dad or family who's going through this. She's doing excellent. She does breathe a little fast at night, and that's what worries me. That's when, like, if I'm not dead tired when I wake up to nurse her, I'll like glance over and I'll just see her breathing. It's not bad, but it's a little bit faster than normal. And I just monitor it. But I would say that's the only thing. I mean, other than that, she tries to keep up with her siblings, and she's a normal 7-month-old baby. So if there are any other parents out there that are dealing with anything similar, such as VSDs or anything that, is related to any type of congenital heart defects or anything, I'm here to answer any questions, or if you want to share your experience, or if you just needed to see, I wanted to see a baby come out on the other end of that. I wanted to, and I kept saying that from the minute she had her first surgery, that I'm going to make sure that I share my experience and let people know that your baby can be okay. There's a couple of groups that I'm a part of on Facebook for parents that have children with CHD, but I just felt like actually seeing a video, seeing a baby, and just I'm going to continue to chronicle, just vlog my family like I normally do. But I just wanted to have this video separate because my channel just kind of stalled after my last pregnancy update or something. I can't even remember, to be honest, but it stalled then. I had the kids do some videos for Camille and all kind of stuff that I haven't posted yet, so I'm not sure if I'm going to post that or include that in this video, if I'm just going to post it separately. But I wanted to have this video have the comments be on the video so that people can ask questions about Camille or questions about my experience, because I know for me, I had a lot of questions, and those groups on Facebook really help, because there's a lot of it. I didn't realize how frequent babies go through this. 1 in 100 babies will have this issue, and I have 5 kids, so I guess it was the odds were starting to work against me or something. I have no idea, but she's doing great. As you can see, she's, happy baby, still wakes me up every couple of hours. I'm hoping she starts sleeping through the night soon, but other than that, she's great. But I just wanted to share that and share why I haven't been posting. But I think I'm gonna just get back into the swing of things and just try to create some more normalcy. But for a while, it's been very stressful, and no one really understands it. Not Marquette, not anybody. I think as a mom, it's unexplainable. And I know for me, I would have loved to see a mom and see their baby and see them on the other end of this. I love reading stories about people saying like, oh, my husband had it when he was a baby, and they're an adult now. And it really is reassuring to hear that, because heart issues are serious, and you gotta, it's just gotta kind of take it day by day, and that's scary as a parent, and then we have COVID, and she's one of the vulnerable populations. So when I go to the grocery store, when I do anything, like today I had to bring her to the doctor, like it's just a constant state of worry because she has that extra risk factor in place. So those are just some things that I wanted to share with anybody out there that may have questions. I know the video was all over the place. If somebody wants a video that's more detailed on VSD or detailed on coarctation, I'll be happy to give more details. But like I said, it's 3:45 in the morning. I don't want to wake up all my other kids. But I just wanted to share that because I just wanted to push myself to just do this video and post it. And I'm going to post it today. I'm definitely going to do that. But yeah, that was all. I just wanted to share that and, introduce Camille because you guys have seen all the other kids. So I just wanted to introduce her and just share her experience and let anybody else out there know that she's doing well. She's made it through, and your baby can make it through too.